Welcome at the EYEROOM at Spectacle Warehouse. Today we have David Green with us, who is a Cape Town frame designer, and he's travelled from London to Milan, and he's here today to tell us a little bit about what's trending overseas and what we can look forward to in South Africa. David, so tell us about what you've seen when you've travelled.
Stevie, thanks so much for having me on your show. It's so exciting to get out there and see what's happening. There are some amazing things happening out there. The way people are buying and the way the modern consumer is changing. You know, in the past, I think it was about what you offer and what your product is. Now it's more about why you're doing something, and that has become very important. We were chatting earlier on at how the social media and impact of information is having such an impact on the way people buy. People want to research, they want to know why you're doing something before you do it. And in the trade shows and the way companies present themselves, it's not enough anymore just to say, oh, this is what I sell. It's, what is your purpose in life? So our purpose in life is to bring nature to the cities of the world. And we bring real pieces of nature into frames. There's industrial clustering happening out there. You walk into a trade show, people say, I want to see the sustainable product. So sustainability is a massive thing at the moment, especially with younger people. People want to know that what they're buying is going to last. The throwaway society is something of the past, kind of like very quick fashions of throwing things away. So fashion and trends themselves are changing. People want something that has a story behind it. The authenticity of the story is very important. So, of course, in eyewear, there used to be very dramatic changes, like, oh, everyone goes round, or everyone goes square, or whatever. There are some very exciting colors. Green and orange are very big at the moment. You get kind of different types of green, of course. You get, you know, Land Rover green and Kalula green.
How about you are wearing today?
Oh, I love green. It's just such a positive color. And orange and green are actually very complementary. And I think also for us as we go into summer, they're great colors. So those colors are popping through because some people prefer color more than others. What we're also finding in the eyewear industry is a lot of combinations of materials. So again, sustainable materials. The frame that I'm wearing is quite special because it's made from titanium and cotton and real leaves. So all the materials are very sustainable, reusable. And what I love about it is that they're very contradictory. I mean, titanium's kind of high-tech material, and you know, these leaves are literally foraged off the ground. And combinations of materials are becoming quite a trend that people are looking for at the moment.
David, I must say, David has a whole range of frames that he designs himself, and it's really refreshing. It uses all the components you've just mentioned, all the natural components, all the color, and yeah, you have the benefit of a light frame, a light titanium frame on your face. David, so with you being a Cape Townian designer, do you feel South Africa is far behind on the trends going on overseas? We've touched a little bit on social media, but do you think South Africa is, you know, like the COVID waves, one behind, or are we on trend?
Stephanie, it's such a great question because I think, you know, in sometimes we are our own worst enemies. We are totally up to date. If you walk into any optician of a Spectacle Warehouse, the collection that you're seeing is right up there. You know, with social media and Google knowing what you want and what you don't want, people know much quicker. I think the perception of, oh, you know, we're a year or two behind, that is very much something of the past. People are very well informed out there. Do not underestimate how well informed your customer is. And I really am very, very proud of what is available in South Africa. We do not have to feel that we're behind the curve. I think we're on the curve. And in many ways, I think what's happened in South Africa is actually very exciting. You know, I love Cape Town. Cape Town has an incredible harmony of nature versus city. And I actually believe that people are returning to nature. So I think Cape Town and South Africa is a very, very special place and has a role to play in the new world and the new trends that's happening.
I love what you're saying, David, and I couldn't agree more. I think Cape Town is probably one of the most beautiful cities to stay in South Africa. With that, we are going to conclude the EYEROOM. David, thank you so much for sharing your experience overseas and just for bringing a breath of fresh air in the frame industry. So for more trends, please follow David on LinkedIn. And visit our stores to come and see what beautiful frames we have in his range.
Awesome. Thank you so much.